Hey folks, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm not affiliated with them, although if you're thinking about the old DP, well, I've got something for you. It's a Deadpool box, so I'm extra thematic today. If you've been following the Marvel boxes or just these Funko Pop boxes in general, they've stopped the subscription services for both Marvel and DC and moved the Marvel one only to Amazon. So my question became, is the Amazon one, just trying to see how it looked in the camera, is the Amazon one better than the previous ones that they had before they were working with Amazon? Now, my initial impressions from the outside of the box, which it's, the other boxes are way too far away. Go, if you need to, check another video, or maybe I'll put up a bit of footage of the other boxes in this video. Luckily, I'll be editing this, so all the little stuttering and stuff that I'm doing right now won't be that much of a problem. This is a nice coated plastic, it's a likely plastic coating, but it's some sort of coating over the cardboard, which means that I was able to remove the label that shows where I live, which is great because you don't want to post that online.
Brilliant, brilliant!
So that's a +1. Now we're going to see what the contents on the inside are and whether or not they're worth your time. Do not recall how much these cost. I believe it was something like around there, roundabouts. Yeah, something like that. I'll eventually get that gag right. I moved my hand up too soon. Whatever. I had to turn the AC off just to do this, and now it's getting increasingly hot really rapidly. California's on fire right now, which ain't great. It ain't great. Okay, well, all right. We don't have a lot in here, but what we have definitely intrigues me. So we will start from the smaller stuff. I don't know why I did bunny ears. It is literally smaller, and work up to the larger. All right, the first thing we have is a keychain, very pleasantly named as such. This is the Bath Time Deadpool, which he's no longer on Booker, but I actually have a full-size version of this. So yeah, we can remove him. Yeah, I believe we can do that. I really shouldn't talk while looking away until I get a lapel mic, but whatever. YouTube doesn't show these videos to anybody anyway, so it's just me talking into the void. Don't even have to worry too much about making a lot of noise anymore, because I actually know how to reduce loud noises in particular sections of a video. Still haven't quite figured out the best way to remove... to remove like the air sound that you're probably hearing right now. But baby steps, baby steps. Someday I will be good at this and I will feel great. So yeah, it's a keychain. It's actually not a bobblehead, which I very much appreciate, because I can kind of get away, like I can deal with the pop design, the big eyes and things like that, and it works okay with Deadpool. But the bobbleheading stuff is just a little bit weird. So next we will move on to, what is this? This appears to be, at first I thought it was like a case for cassettes or something. Let's open this up. I can tell you right now, almost the entire cost of this box went to what I'll be showing to you last. So what do you figure? Taco holder. You put is that it? Hold on. Taco truck. Is it? It's gotta be. To avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. Okay. Do not use in cribs or beds. That's a good idea. Do not use in carriages or playpens. This bag is not a toy. Tell it to my cats. Made in China. Oh, and there's more stuff underneath it apparently. But yeah, this has to be a holder for tacos. FAC 056391-18080. So if you would like to register this taco truck, I assume, I have no idea what that number's for, then feel free. Not super impressed, but if it'll hold tacos, I'm gonna have tacos sometime. Find out. I'll get back to you. All right. This little guy more interests me than the 2 taco holder. Like, are you gonna bring that to a store or something? I don't know. It's a little bag guy. You know, you put your, like, please return my bag to me. Don't steal all my stuff. I beg of thee on the back. And yeah, you're good to go. It's cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
No complaints really. I mean, it works. Yeah, okay. That's fine. The keychain's fine. This is fine. The taco truck thing still... I had mentioned this in the Pusheen box video that I hope you've watched by now. That these boxes, they have a bad tendency to just put filler in when they could have... It would have been better sometimes with these boxes to just have nothing instead of the item in question. Now, this next thing, definitely well worth it. I can't wait to get it out of the box. Deadpool on Unicorn, which looks to be an accurate description. Now, sadly, at a cursory glance, it is a bobblehead. But it may be cool enough overall that I don't care. I try not to talk while I'm pulling things out because then I can just lower the audio levels. But if I talk at the same time, then suddenly I become a mutter. So. Apparently, this is part of a full set, which I believe was at Target, actually, which includes Bath Time Deadpool, which we've already seen the keychain version of, Deadpool with swords. Again, don't know why I'm doing the bunny ears. It must just be the heat. Thumb Up Deadpool. He's doing a thumbs up. Pirate Deadpool. Looks like a pirate. Chef Deadpool. I bet you can figure that one out. Rubber Chicken Deadpool. Does not look like a rubber chicken. He's just holding one. And Cowboy Deadpool, which you may be able to see. Oh, wow. That is actually the one time my webcam decides, I'll give it a shot, boss. Thanks, homie. And this side picture's, you know, cute. I could see tearing parts of this box up to, you know, put on Booker. But, yeah. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna stay on my palm. Matter of fact, we'll use the box. We'll flip the box upside down. See how well it stands. So you got his gun. Then you got... It's a bit of a balancing act for me. The unicorn. Deadpool, obviously, with his little jiggling head because lawyers and licensing contracts are ridiculous. And unicorn butt. With Deadpool perhaps getting a little too handsy. And included in the box, apparently, as it's falling out while I'm showing you, a nice backdrop. That was quite the face. It's gonna be the thumbnail probably. Yeah, so this is quite heavy. You could, again, as I've said in the past, this is getting into Hulkbuster territory in terms of weight. So if you're judging your figurines by how well they could defend you from a zombie attack or something like that, I'd say this passes. There's a very good chance you're going to, matter of fact, we'll just do it now. I think that's a winner. Yeah, let's find out real quick how much these cost, because that's going to determine whether or not I felt this was worth it. Okay, so it's $30, $29.99, which is just $30. I've never been a big fan of the 99 cents thing. Ships every 2 months. Obviously, it's $30 per box. You're not paying $30 a month. The next box is Venom, apparently, which is in September. No box for my birth month? Come on, man. Each box contains 4 to 7 collectibles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why they included this, because they needed to hit that 4 to 7. I would say that you are better off, you being Funko or whoever's putting these boxes together, you are better off not including something like this, because this devalues your box. It's cute, but this sort of thing sticks with people. and I actually have a story. We're going to end this video on a story about another box. It has a happy ending. So I was at E3 not too long ago, whenever E3 was happening. You can check on a calendar. I'm not going to look. They had these, there was a store there. It was from a toy company. Matter of fact, don't remember the name of the toy company, but in their defense, I suppose the bad information that I would be providing you would be unfair to them because they did seem genuinely apologetic. But basically, they were selling these loot boxes where they were themed to Star Wars, Pokemon, a few other things. And I am a huge fan of Pokemon. It's unreasonable. Like, I still need to, I'm probably going to just double sleeve them, but like, we went to Build-A-Bear. Whoops, nope, wrong one. You can do this hands. We went to Build-A-Bear, you know, we made a Bulbasaur and a Jigglypuff. Build-A-Bear, and they're in the bedroom. They're awesome. I love them. Pokemon in general is a thing where you could give me pretty much garbage and I would still be really happy with it. And that was what I was thinking when I got that loot box was, I'm going to open this and it's going to be a bunch of crap that they couldn't get rid of otherwise. But that's fine because I like Pokemon enough that even nonsense would have been perfectly great for me. It would have made me, you know, very happy. And so we got it home, and it was $40, I believe. And they were saying, oh, it's got $100 of merchandise in this $40 box, which again, I was assuming MSRP. They're looking at stuff from like the late 90s, early 2000s that they just couldn't sell. It's all in a warehouse that they just dumped in these boxes. But I'm okay with that. We've got this contract between me and them where I'm like, I'm okay with that. I just want a bunch of silly little Pokemon things to laugh about, right? Just things that have a little bit of a story and enjoy myself a tiny bit. I opened it up, and the first thing I saw was a pop figure. Not initially, or not immediately a problem, right? Could have been a pop figure of Bulbasaur, Jigglypuff, or Pikachu. It'd be great if it were a pop figure of like Jinx. But no, it was a pop figure of the Mad Hatter from the Alice in Wonderland's movie. Matter of fact, I think it was the second Alice in Wonderland's movie. And I thought, oh wow. You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not only is this not Pokemon, but this is something you couldn't pay somebody to want. Immediately, the box already felt worse than if I'd opened it and there was nothing in that spot. And then the next two things I saw in there were two identical tins of Smurfette, filled with nerds or whatever. But not only did they give me one Smurfette tin, as I just mentioned, it was two of the exact same one. It wasn't one Smurfette, it wasn't another Papa Smurf or something like that. That would have been even better. No, it was two dead identical Smurfettes. And then they had a figure from Steven Universe, which I've never seen it. I've heard good things, but it's actually that particular. It's like the size of your thumb. It's a very small figure, but it's on top of our fireplace right now. It's not bad. There was a narwhal, which is somewhere. I thought I put it up, but apparently not. There's a narwhal, which is very cute. Again, not Pokemon. There was a cat bug. One of these dealies. I keep forgetting what they're called, like bag clips or whatever. There was the cat bug, again, not Pokemon, and a few other things that are slipping my mind that were all not only not Pokemon, but pretty much garbage for what they were. So not only was I not getting cheap crap, which I was expecting, but like I was getting things that were worse than cheap crap. Just I hate to be, nasty about things, but oh, it was terrible. And the few Pokemon things that were in there, they were just extremely small. There was an ill-fitting penguin cap, which, I love penguins. But the thing is, like, the moment I tried to put it on, it started to, like, disassemble. I could hear it cracking and ripping, and I was just like, oh, my goodness. So even the one thing that was just coincidentally on topic was, like, just terrible. And, yeah, I was super bummed. I was like, man, they could have taken out everything except for the few Pokemon things that were in here, and it would have been a better box overall than if those things were there. And that's what this does. That's what this thing does, is that I'm looking right now on Amazon, and I see 2.5 out of 5 stars for this box. This is the only one that exists currently. And everyone is talking about disappointing launch, worst box that's ever been shipped. I actually don't think that's true. Well, of Marvel, sure. But Oh my god, the DC Suicide Squad box. I think I still have the video from that. I luckily didn't delete that one because I deleted one of my other ones. I'll put that up sometime. Wow. What? So yeah, a lot of 1 stars. People saying this like, what is this? No t-shirt. Actually, now that people are mentioning it, they used to give you a t-shirt with every box. No t-shirt in this box. Yeah, and that's the weird thing is they ask you for your t-shirt size. Huh. Okay, and even down here, fun in every box. Box contents change with every theme and may not include a t-shirt because Deadpool's not very good for t-shirts. 4 to 7 collectibles in every Marvel box, including an exclusive vinyl pop, which, again, I will admit, as somebody who's not a big pop fan, pretty great. The universe of Marvel delivered to your door. Thoughtfully curated by fans for fans. Thoughtfully curated. No. Limited to 3 boxes per customer. I'm sure that won't be a problem. I'm actually genuinely interested to see the Venom one. That'll determine whether or not I keep this subscription. I would say, as of the first box, in fact, yeah, you could probably include the keychain as well in terms of underwhelming stuff, just because I know that this figure already exists in a larger form from Target for a few bucks. Where was I even going? But basically, this is an incredible step down for... I don't know what happened. If they're just trying to make more profits per box or something like that? I don't recall if the previous boxes were more expensive or what was going on. But in general, yeah, I would say don't. Go get the Pusheen box. Again, I'm not affiliated with them, but if you're going to do boxes with cute things in it that you want to put around your house, I would do Pusheen. This is pretty bad. Oh, and the silver lining as we close out this video, because I am starting to sweat profusely as the temperature in our house goes up degree after degree. I contacted that toy company and told them how disappointed I was in the box and was like, I wasn't rude. I didn't slur at them or anything like that. I was just like, I was kind of bummed because I feel like you could have taken out half this box and I would have felt personally better that somehow you had created something that actually had a net negative effect on me, and it sort of bummed me out because my E3 was actually fantastic. So it was like a sad sort of end to it. And they said, we're super sorry, give us your address, we'll try to make this better. And wow. Look at this Tyranitar. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. This has been on my computer or on my desk staring at me every day since I got it. This is so cool, and this works out to like 35 bucks I think on eBay. So it's like, if I had opened that box and instead of $100 in merchandise, this was the only thing in that box, I would have lost my shit. And I mean in a good way. Like, oh, so cool. Like the stitching and everything is amazing. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about. More stuff like this. Less stuff like this. Put fewer items in your box that are cooler, and it'll have a net positive. That is how, if somehow somebody at Funko gets forced to like look through video reviews of these things, if you want people to be positive about your product, stop putting in filler. Just put in a few good things. Get rid of that 4 to 7 collectibles requirement. Put stuff like this in there. Even this is actually pretty okay, but don't put keychains in there unless they're exceptionally nice keychains, and don't put taco truck taco holders. This thing is like so thin, and there's no way this is staying in my house. Like, and here's the thing, that figure, super cool, but you know what I'm holding up and what's stuck in my head right now? This. So that's what I'm gonna leave you on. If you're ever somebody who wants to start making boxes for your friends and stuff like that, it's totally possible, it's totally doable. There's nothing inherently evil about them. Just don't fill them with nonsense. People would prefer, I think at least, people would prefer if what they got was just all quality, even if it was less things. And one final little thing, as we should be a tiny box in the corner of the screen by now. It's been on my desk. Oh, I love it. Look how cute he is. Oh my god, I love Pokemon. Like, I know this video is about Deadpool and Marvel, but it's so good. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave you on. Pokemon's great. That Deadpool and Unicorn, that's great. Basically everything else that was in this box,